Alright, here we are with the Dodgers now. Gonna go ahead and shoot a video here on Cody Bellinger. So again, he's a guy that spent a lot of time in the minors. Take a look at his minors career. 271 hitter. Ironically enough, when I'm shooting this video on August 2nd, he's hitting 272. A lot of home runs in the minors. His home run rate, though, is really increased here in the majors. So, like I've done with players like Aaron Judge, video it's up, I've had him more or less on a AAA kind of scale. And I guess I could touch on that real quick. The AAA players, I'll generally put them around 50 for contact and power, unless a guy has extraordinary power. AA guys tend to be in the 40s. Single A guys tend to be in the 30s. And that's just when I create the player, just to give it kind of a baseline. We all know if there's other guys that have tools and this and that, power, speed, then they should be rated a little higher, but I still try to group guys kind of based on where they are, like what level they are. So anyway, I'm going to Cody Bellinger here. At this point in the season, he's hitting 272, like I said, 30 home runs. Got him rated right now as a 5-star player. Probably can move him down to a 4-star player, just kind of based on his overall performance, but we're good with that for now. Interesting thing also about Bellinger is if you take a look at his average, 272 versus righties, 272 versus lefties, very consistent. If I have a guy who's hitting 275, I'll have his contact about 70. So we'll have him right about there, in the upper 60s. Additionally, his power numbers versus righties and lefties are about the same as well. Over the course of 600 ABs, probably hit about high 40s in the home runs versus lefties, and righties he'd be well over that, into the 60s. So safely we could really put him into the 90s for power. Go ahead and put him a little bit lower versus lefties, but righties, the power's there. So we're going to go ahead, jump him up into the 90s, and then obviously keep track and see how he does the rest of the year. 6 stolen bases. Go ahead and take a look at that. On base percentage for him is 80 points higher than his batting average. So if you've seen my other videos, you know that's how I do the plate discipline. Kind of the spread between the two are roughly in that range. Durabilities, go ahead and give him a little more. Now speed-wise, 6 steals or so, on pace for maybe 10 to 12. Go ahead and give him 72 speed, stealing tendency 70, base running 70. Like I said, you really have to kind of up these numbers, or I noticed that you have to up these numbers here in the Dynasty in order to get them to steal. I also adjust the sliders myself, but I'll have another video on sliders and everything else like that coming up in a week or two. But that's how I do it. I think that's pretty good for Cody Bellinger here. You can see here he's got the look and everything. Go ahead and take a look at his hot and cold zones real quick. Now versus righty pitching, it looks like he's hot through the middle of the plate here. Here also. But cold over here in the middle. And down. This is all on ESPN.com. That's the site I use, like I've mentioned on my other videos. You can see all the information you really need right there. Lefties, same kind of thing. Hot over here. And interestingly enough, a bit more hot zones versus lefties than righties, right? You would think a lefty hitter would have a little bit more trouble with lefties traditionally, but like I said, he's pretty consistent. 270-ish hitter, similar power. If if you kind of factor it over the number of at-bats. But anyway, guys, that's Cody Bellinger. I've got other videos up. I had Aaron Judge. Got Trey Mancini. There's going to be more on the way. If there's anybody you want to see, let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, guys.